Hey, okay. All right. I think my video is back. I don't know what's going on over here. This is ridiculous. Something is up with my video settings. So apologies, everyone. I was trying to be all professional and whatnot. But I think there might be something going on with your video settings as well. And if there isn't, what I'd love you to do is could you all please go to the video icon with the little arrow on it, you know, the little arrow that goes up. All right. And then what I'd love you all to do is go to the other bit, which says studio effects. Yes, Karina has worked it out. Matt's worked it out. I want you all to oh yeah, Kelly, you're looking beautiful. I love the purple makeup over there. I want you all to change yourselves into something other than what you were before, because I know we're all having technical issues. Leanne's done something cool. Change your lipstick, your makeup. I want to see Kerry especially do something. Yeah, please. All right. This is a mood makeover and we've got to change our state. This is really good. Now, I don't know what it is. Sometimes my video goes weird and then sometimes I don't know why, but my microphone seems to be doing some weird stuff today as well. So just, you know, bear with me for a moment.
I don't know if you can all hear me properly. My microphone's going a bit strange and sometimes my video goes off. I was just trying to do some weird jokes for all of you and I don't know what's going on over here. Anyway, I'll just continue as normal. Why is diarrhea hereditary, people? Because it runs in the genes. I don't know what's going on with my voice. Oh, my video is driving me absolutely. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I'm losing it. What does one saggy boob say to the other saggy boob? If we don't get some support, people will think we're nuts. Oh no, it happens to be a balloon in my hand. All right, I know Darren's probably going, what are we doing? We're recording this rubbish. This is crap. Oh no, my voice is actually not coming back. This is scary. It might have actually been the vaccine yesterday. Okay. All right, everyone. I hope I've helped us create a bit of laughter. It kind of went a little bit like a lead balloon, just a little bit. All right. Who has heard of Madan Kataria? He was this Indian physician in Mumbai in the 1970s. And what he did was he realized that a lot of his staff in the hospital were really having a rough time. So he created a laughter group. Okay. So what they'd do is every morning they'd get together and they would start to tell some jokes. And it would get them in a really good state because being a medical practitioner can be stressful, as we all know. All right. What happened was more and more people started coming around and joining them with their jokes. And people like me started saying some really silly jokes that were probably not appropriate. So what he decided to do, because he didn't want to offend everyone, is he decided to just start something called a laughter therapy group, whereby people just laughed without telling jokes. And guess what happens when one person... When one person laughs, it kind of just, it makes other people smile and then they laugh as well. It's not, it doesn't, oh, my balloon just, oops, okay, that happened perfectly in time, all right? So I do want you all to realize that if you want to change your state, if you want to change it, all you've got to do is put a smile on your face, okay? Darren says Shaun's been in lockdown for way too long. This is correct. You change your state by smiling, having a bit of a laugh, all right? And it will completely make other people around you start to also feel really good. So because it's Zoom and only one person can laugh at a time and it doesn't really work, we're going to use another technique. Mood makers can be really like, just use your imagination. So what I want you to do now is you've got an option, okay? You're all going to be standing up. So that's not the option, but one of the options is you're either going to stand up and you're going to do something called spinning. All right. That's one option. Or you're going to do flossing. Who knows how to floss over here? I swear I can't talk and floss at the same time. or you're going to do some running, okay, on the spot. But either way, you've got to make a sexy face, all right, when you're doing it. So everyone stand up for me, please. I want to see some upstanding. Good. All right. This is a mood makeover, by the way. This is not meant to be serious. So you get to choose. You're either doing this, okay, or you're going to do this, or if you can, and you got the dexterity, I can't talk and do this at the same time. Yeah, and we're doing it for a full 30 seconds, everyone. So go for it. I see a lot of people spinning around. That must be a really good sign. Okay, everyone's doing it really nicely. Kerry's doing it with one hand. I don't know what's going on over there. Oh my God, Leanne's going really super well. And we've got Emma who's like cruising it at the moment. Someone's driving in a car. That's not so cool. But anyway, that's awesome. Just don't crash into anything. All right, a bit more of this and sit down. All right. So I want to hear from some of you. Okay, tell me, unmute yourselves. How do you feel when you did that? What happened? What happened to your mood? Go for it.
I feel like I should have put a bra on.
I feel like I needed one as well. This is what happens when you do too many push-ups. Yeah. Who else? What happened in your mind? What did you experience?
I got some funny looks from the other people in the office.
Oh, you were so brave to do that in front of other people. Go, Hayden. I love it. This is the curiosity and the play.
Yeah, my kids loved it. They loved me jumping up and flossing. I thought that was great. I just forgot about everything else that was going on in my world.
Yeah,
Completely.
I love this. This is what happens. This is when you start to change your mindset, all right? And you become silly and creative and stupid, okay? So what happens is they've done a lot of studies to show, and I'm not going to get into the specifics around, the dopamine, the cortisol, and all that, like the happy hormones. But what they've done is they've shown that your mind is very much connected to your body. And when you're feeling anxious or stressed, all you really have to do is move your body, okay? Move it, sing it, laugh it, dance it, okay? Just break the state. It literally changes what goes on inside your head, and your testosterone levels go up, which is actually a really good thing because it makes you more audacious and bold. And what also happens is that your cortisol levels actually drop, which means that your stress levels come down. So if anyone needs a mood makeover and you're at home or you're in the office, go into a cubicle, go into a private room and just move that body, okay? It gets rid of a whole lot of excess stress and makes you feel absolutely amazing, okay? So yeah, Kerry's going to take a photo of all of this. I love it, all right? Neil, that beard suits you perfectly. Tegan, those ears working well for you. Everyone's looking really well. I think, Paulina, you need to change something there, Paulina. Either do up your hair or you just, throw something around in your room. There's some nice things in the background that you could break something if you wanted. Okay, this is good. Thanks, Paulina. I really appreciate that. Now, I'm going to share my screen with all you wonderful people. And I'm going to do that in a tick because I want to show something really cool that you can all do at home. All right. So this is a technique that I learned many years ago. It's for resolving emotional discomfort. All of us are experiencing some real pain at some point, especially with these lockdowns, all right? And what happens is we tend to store that sensation, that anxiety in our bodies. And in Western medicine, very often we're just told to pop a pill. Pop a pill, you'll feel better, okay? But you know what? That's not always necessary. Sometimes what we've got to do is just own our bodies and respect them enough to feel what's going on inside them. And that releases the emotional discomfort. So what I want you to do is I want you for a moment to just be still and just use your body right now and just see where in your body you're feeling any discomfort, emotional discomfort, right? Place your hands in that affected part. It might be your chest. It might be your head, it might be your stomach, wherever you're feeling it right now, place your hand on that area. And I want you to feel that sensation. Don't try and avoid it. Actually feel the sensation and in your mind, describe it in great detail. Okay, so use imagery and colors. I know when I get anxious very often, I feel it in the pits of my stomach right there. Okay, and it feels like 1,000 elephants are sitting in my tummy. Some of you might feel like it is literally butterflies. Frank is loving this. Butterflies floating around in your stomach. So just feel what you experience in your body right now. Use color. Use temperature. Yeah, good. Now what I want you to do, step 2, is breathe into and around that sensation. Allow it to be there. You know, your body is actually trying to tell you something right now. So allow it to be there. Breathe air into and around that sensation. Make space for it. And then what I want you to do is I want you to list all the reasons why that sensation exists right now. What's going on in your life? What's created you to feel that way inside? Yeah, very good. Now I want you to feel that sensation again. Notice if it's shifted or changed. Maybe it's lighter in color. Maybe it's not so much in the center of where it was. Maybe it's shifted to the left or to the right. I want you to breathe air around that sensation. Allow it to be there. Your body's trying to communicate with you, and you're respectfully listening to it and allowing it to be there. List all the reasons why that sensation exists again. Might be the same reasons. Might be something new that's come up for you. Something you'd forgotten before. Now go in and feel that sensation one more time. Notice if it's shifted or changed. Notice if it's a little less. That's right, good. Breathe air into, around that sensation. That's right, good. All the reasons why it's there one last time. Okay. All right, you can come back to the present again. And if you listed reasons, and some of those reasons are in your capacity to change, I want you to think about taking some action today to help yourself move forward, because very often the anxiety and the stress we feel is because we haven't made a decision about something yet, and we're still sitting on the fence and we're waiting for the right moment for our ducks to line up, and it's not always the case. So sometimes just being in a state of indecision can make you feel really anxious and stressed. So who wants to do a quick share? This is like a 30-second share. What did you notice? Yeah, go Kerry. I think Kerry, your hand was up.
Yeah, it's funny, like I struggle like with the lockdowns to get up in the morning. Darren knows that. So I feel like it's in the stomach, and like as soon as I'm up and I'm moving around, everything, it's like everything goes away. So I'm thinking maybe the breathing's got to, when I wake up, I've just got to do some breathing and some thinking to help that process to get up in the morning.
I think so, Kerry. And just by breathing,
yeah,
and also just feeling where in your body you're experiencing any discomfort, it's a very respectful way of telling your body that you've got its back. You're on its side, you're listening, you're hearing it, not suppressing, and then just get up. And one of the best mood makeovers I know of is the 5-second rule. Does anyone know what the 5-second rule is? Kelly, you've done a course with me. Yeah. 5-second rule is when you wake up in the morning, or you've got something that you need to do, but you just can't be bothered to do it yet, count from 0 to 5. And as you get to 5, boom, just do that very thing that you've been putting off. It bypasses the amygdala, the part of the brain that tells you that something's scary or dangerous. Because why else would you avoid something unless it was scary or dangerous? That's according to your reptilian brain, okay? But most of the stuff we're avoiding nowadays is not scary or dangerous. It's just we can't be stuffed to do it. So if we wait more than 5 seconds, our brain's going to go, just do it tomorrow. So Kerry, you'll just get up the next day. Okay. But if you count to 5, you'll get up, all right, straight away. So that is brilliant. And Kerry, that was actually a really good share, because it's going to take us into my next slide, which is actually a breathing technique, a proper breathing technique. Who here has heard of Wim Hof? Hands up if you've heard of him, all right? freaking brilliant. When I came across Wim Hof, it really changed my morning routine. Wim Hof is this Dutch guy, and he's an adventurist. He's a speaker now, motivational.
He's the Iceman.
He's the Iceman. That's exactly what he is. This guy can swim under ice for something ridiculous, like 4 or 5 minutes. Don't quote me on that. All right, maybe even longer. And what he does is he's come up with this really amazing breathing technique that is sure to change your emotional state. Okay, so there it is on the screen. Take a photo of it. It's amazing. All right. And what I'll even get us to do, maybe we'll just do one round of it so you get this, right? So what you do is you get comfortable in your chair. In an ideal world, you're laying down, okay? And you just start to breathe normally through your nose or your mouth. It's a very forgiving technique. It's awesome. Okay. So nose or mouth. And then what I want you to do is I want you to breathe in and out continuously 30 to 40 times, really filling your lungs and your chest and all the way out. Okay. So do it now like a hyperventilation through your mouth or your nose. And it's a really fill your stomach, fill your chest. I want you to do about 30 times, okay? Yes, as much as you can. I'm talking, so I'm like pretending to do it, okay? Look at my body language. Okay, keep going. Yeah, in and out, 30 to 40 times. And then on your last breath, I want you to breathe all the way out, okay? Emptying your lungs and hold it there for as long as you can, all the way out, all the way out. Hold it there for as long as you can, okay? And if you're competitive like me, you do it till you're blue in the face. All right. Don't faint. All right. That's not what this mood makeover is about. All right. And then when you've done all you can, you take a deep breath in and you hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. And you hold it there. Okay. And you hold it and you hold it and you hold it. And then we're going to do one more round. Okay, in and out. Keep going, keep going. Yep, in and out. That's right. And all you do is another like 10, 15 reps of doing that. Yep, very good. And then you hold your breath for as long as, oh no, all the way out. See, I got it wrong. See, mood makeover screws me up. Yep, all the way out. Okay, hold it there for about 30 for as long as you can. I can sometimes get up to 45 seconds. It's not a competition though. Don't want to have everyone faint. It's never good for videoing. Okay. And in again for 15 to 20 seconds. Okay, good. And release that. Okay. And again, for those who did it, what did you experience? What have you noticed in your headspace at the moment?
Got dizzy.
Yeah, lightheaded.
A little bit lightheaded, right? That's exactly right. Lots of oxygen to the brain, okay? It oxygenates the entire body. It can vary, if you do this laying down and you do a few sessions of it, it kind of gives you that, Matt had a yawn. That's a good sign. Very good. Relaxes you. Without getting too rude, it's almost like that post-sex kind of like feeling. So I really suggest you try this at home. All right. And lay in bed. Yeah, Lee's like, woo, cool. Lay in bed and just after you've done it, close your eyes and just slow breaths. Okay, very slowly in and out. And it keeps you in that like afterglow kind of effect for a good 10, 15 minutes. It is the best mood makeover you can have. All right. So that is like our 20 minutes of mood makeover, almost done and dusted. So I hope you all love that. Just 2 techniques. The first one, the second one. I want you to all remember, you can break your mindset, or you can change your state in a second just by moving, singing, dancing. A friend of mine rang me this morning. She's someone who's usually got quite a low energy. She sounded really good today. I was like, what's going on with you? She goes, I have just been watching The Voice and I'm dancing with every single one of the singers. I'm just dancing. And I said, whoa, you sound different. She goes, I feel different. It's just this thing I'm doing now. I'm dancing on the spot at home.
I'm like, go you. And it made such a change. So just remember, you are more powerful than you think, and you can change your mindset no matter what's going on around you. Give it a go. And I hope today's been cool. I hope you've enjoyed that. All right, you can